President Biden signed a massive bill called the Inflation Reduction Act into law after months of negotiations. Democrats say that the measure addresses climate change and healthcare costs. So for more on this, we want to bring in senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe. So Ed, this is supposed to be, it's called the Inflation Reduction Act, but I gotta say, I feel like the title's a little misleading based on all the stuff that we know that's in there. So he's gonna have to sell it, because I don't know if Americans are going to feel any sort of immediate relief from inflation. So how is the president going to sell this?
Well, and no one who voted for this or who approved of it or signed off on it says that there's immediate relief for inflation, but they believe over time, and certainly beginning in the next year, it could help lead to that. The president, congressional Democrats, members of the Biden cabinet will all be part of selling this in the coming weeks. Remember, it's got the largest federal investment in climate change, or the fight for climate change. Millions of people on Medicare and the Affordable Care Act will see savings in their health care plans because of changes made. There will be new taxes on billion-dollar corporations that pay almost nothing to the U.S. government. Now the IRS will be able to hire more people to help enforce tax laws, although the Treasury Department says those new hires and the new enforcement mechanisms they put in place will only go after those big tax cheats or those larger companies. All that Democrats see as wins for the working class or for American families versus special interests who were opposed to this. And you heard the president yesterday using far more optimistic language than he's used in recent months to sort of say, look, this isn't about today. This isn't about yesterday. It's about tomorrow. It's about the future. It's about restoring faith in democracy. It's about fixing the American economy. It's about showing people that government can do big things. And they believe, again, we were with working Americans, working class Americans, by passing this legislation and other things in the last 2 years. Republicans were with special interests, and they voted in unison completely against this plan, which, when it's polled issue by issue, is quite popular, even though people may not totally understand what exactly is in this legislation.
Well, he's going to need Americans to buy what he's selling as we move towards the midterm elections. Before I let you go, I have to ask you about Jill Biden. She is in isolation after testing positive for COVID. It's not bad to be in isolation in the same place where you were vacationing, I suppose, but you can't be around her family. Any updates on her condition?
Not as of this morning, but she does remain in Kiowa Island, South Carolina, where the Bidens were holding their first part of the summer vacation, and she'll stay there, the White House says, until she tests negative twice. Got to wait about 5 days for that to happen anyway, so she'll be there probably the rest of this week. The president continues the second part of the Biden family vacation up at their home in Wilmington through the rest of this week. We anticipate he'll head to Rehoboth Beach, where they have a vacation home as well, perhaps over the weekend into next week. But remember, they didn't get a vacation much of last year, at least a formal one, because of the withdrawal from Afghanistan. So the White House is happy to have him out there relaxing ahead of what they anticipate will be a busy fall. And, of course, we wish the First Lady all the best.
Indeed. Of course, she is double vaxxed, boosted, and all that good stuff.
Exactly.
Ed, thank you very much.